Man, I may only, have a bike right now, but fuck, I don't, and I'm gonna go looking for a job. I'm getting my license back now, straight onto the opens, because I'm a returning driver. I mean, things are going pretty good, but I was just sitting there in the transport department and just looking at this lady's break hours, shit, and I said, how long you been working here? She said 12 years. There's more of those fucking e-bikes and scooters. They're just in the parks randomly. It's so weird. Very strange to see that. It's definitely like, hey, the future's here. And this lady's lunch break was 10-minute tea break and then a 45-minute lunch break, which is not even an hour to herself all day, is what I couldn't help thinking. Sure, I bet she's got a house and I know she's got a car. But I was just thinking, like, she doesn't really have a life. These bots, the bot life, right? That's what this video is about. Bots be like. They'd be like this. They'd be like bots, just all day working. I wonder what she does when she gets home. She have to do more shit. I know I do when I work, right? You get home, you don't just go to sleep. You have to do 100 million other things, which is, all I can seem to find effort to do in the day without a job. That's why I hate fucking working. There's not even enough hours in the day. And what I mean is, for the pay and stuff. I mean, if I was working all day for $100 an hour, okay, but, they always, like, keep most jobs and rent and stuff in a, I'm facing myself, sorry guys. I thought the camera was facing outward. I'm gonna stop here, I think. And it's just, can I turn this shit around? I thought I was looking the other way. Anyway, you can look into nature behind me. I was just thinking, once I get a little bit less sad about being homeless, because it's okay, you know what I mean? All it is trying to find a place to actually pass out. If you've got a sleeping bag or a tent or anything, you're pretty much good to go. Especially, I've got medical cannabis now, so I'm going to fall asleep because I can get the oil. It's perfect for sleeping cannabis, right? So that's not really a problem. I am in Australia, so I'm worried about the ticks and the insects and all the poisonous stuff, but it's okay. I think I'll be alright, and I think animals I don't think a snake would crawl up on me, maybe. But I'm sure they can sense energy and stuff, and my breathing and loud snoring and shit anyway. But what's weird is that, these people, like, they seem to be okay with the fucking working all day. Once I got out of high school, I was like, thank fuck. Then I thought, I'll go to university because I want to keep learning, because I'm just interested to know stuff. And I thought it was a great way to get paid for doing something, for learning, right? In Australia, I got paid to study. That's why it took me 8 years to do the diploma and the degree, because I was just chilling, doing part-time sometimes. I barely went full-time, only at the end when I had to. And, I'd surf and stuff, and that's great, but I can't go back there because I've hexed out everything. I've put everything, already on the government fee. It's called HEX. So I can't continue to HEX on the same level of study. I would have to do not another degree or a diploma. I'd have to do like a certificate or a master's or PhD or something. That'd be the only way that I'd be able to go back into study and get paid for it. But it's too low. It's less than the unemployment benefit that I'm on now anyway. So, which is okay now. I mean, without rent, I can survive, but rent's ridiculous. So that's why I'm not interested in even getting a place. The rent crisis in Australia is on. It's very expensive, and it's just stupid. My point before was that they always societal engineers seem to always keep everything in a way that life is fucking hard. Like, you know what I mean? It's like the rent prices are perfectly just too high for you to have a good fucking time. You know what I mean? You're just not getting paid what you want after tax and so on. And it's just like all seems like so perfectly orchestrated in a stupid way. You know what I mean? But on purpose to keep people down and keep them being slaves. is what I mean. Like, no one's ever going to become like these fucking elites, you know what I mean? They're ruling countries and shit like that. Which makes me just think the whole thing's hopeless. What fucking, and what, you say, well, you can still do upward momentum, get a better job and so on, better pay. But what's it all for? You're working your whole life to get that higher pay, and inflation's coming up biting your ass anyway. You know what I mean? It's like, when I look in this world, I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm like, I can't fix it. Nobody's fucking listening, firstly. You know what I mean? Even if I wanted to fix it, or try to fix any economics. Here's a hint. Grow fucking plants with food on them. Then there cannot be inflation on food. Because right now behind me we could have 10 mango trees and avocado trees, you know what I mean? This place could be fucking in abundance, but what do we have? Fucking nothing, and high prices on everything. Yeah, it's just fucking annoying. Anyway, yeah, I just was thinking about that lady's job, and you know, she gets an hour break a day. That's all she gets. That's her time to herself. The rest of the day is working for the system, for this world. What the fuck else are you doing? Maintenance. Fucking 50 hours of maintenance every day. You think, oh, that's for me. No, you're running this world, man. Sure, you're keeping your body maintained in your house and this and that. Yeah, the house you're going to keep when you die. Yeah, that one. You know what I mean? It just seems so futile and useless to fucking participate in this shit world, especially these days. Maybe once upon a time in the middle of the trends in the 80s, life was good. You know what I mean? But I don't think we're ever going to see anything like that again. You think, well, maybe technology, yeah, technology is coming here, like the internet. We were crawling, then the internet came and we got up and we're running. Same with AI and automation and robots taking over stuff, but you're also going to lose a lot of dumb jobs. And what are they going to do? What are those dumbasses going to do? They're going to die. They're going to go out very slowly and painfully. I mean, they were the loyal ones to the system, so the beasts don't give a fuck about your ass, you know what I mean? They were the loyal bots, and they're going to get just fuck, can't do nothing. Or, you know, are they going to put everyone on, what's it called, universal basic income? Then we're all in the same boat, and I'm even more, you know, on point, you know what I mean? We're all going to end up fucking on the same wages, everything's going to be the same, like, fantastic for a reduction of, like, the ego and shit. That dude's carrying his bike on an electric scooter with his friend. That does drill in the point that, you know, there's an upliftment of life with the electric stuff. I'm fucking hating this bike. Well, it's not too bad, but kind of missing my electric bike on day one. But it's not enough to keep me. Is it enough to keep me hanging in there? I don't know, man. Free transport to the work on the electric device. But I still got to go fucking do the work. Everything else is still the same. Maybe if I can get a robot to clean this. See, there's so many things that need to happen for me to be able to be happy enough to do great work. This is a big point. Nobody can do great work anymore. You're all too busy working like slaves to be able to do any work for yourself. You know what I mean? People pump out like one book when they're 50 and stuff. Anyway, just want to talk about that, because if you don't find that frustrating, I think you are a bot. Because, I mean, that has gotten to me since I was a kid. I always saw, everything I talked about today, I saw when I was young. When I was 8 years old, I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this world? Am I expected to just be here to work? You know what I mean? Anyway.